History Meme Review. What is up, YouTube? It is me, Joe, and I am back with another rendition of history memes. Man, usually I thought I'd do these on Sundays, but apparently Sundays have been busy for me. I don't know why. Whatever. We're here to have fun. So yes, we are here with the next installment of history memes, and history memes are excellent. So, we're here with the 6th installment. Hopefully, well, seeing as it's gotten rather spicy lately, this is going to be quite interesting. Then we've been seeing a lot of repeat memes, but we're still going to have fun and enjoy all of this, so oh boy, I cannot wait to start this. So, as always, before we watch the video, make sure you like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and of course, follow me on all my social media down below in the description, and of course, follow me on Patreon. Uh-oh, and the Canadian is already here. Fuck. Hello, Dribble. Anyway, let's get the history meme started, shall we? Let's see what the world has cooked up for us today.
Founding Fathers. Declaration Daddies.
Good.
As the children play in the mud, Daddy Pig recalls the horrors he faced in the trenches during the Great War.
What? What? What?
Time traveler teleporting to Japan. You quick, what year is it? Japanese man. It's 1945, we just got nuked. Time traveler. First or second time? Japanese man. Time traveler. What year is it? French night. The year of our Lord 1339. Time traveler. So the beginning of the 100 Years' War. French night. 100 years you say? Time traveler. What are you guys doing up there? Bohemian Protestants. Throwing this guy out a window to stop religious conflict. Time traveler. Oh, the start of the 30 Years' War. Bohemian Protestants.
The what?
Loading screen tips be like. It's cold in Russia. Invade in the summer and bring supplies to increase your chance of success.
Really? It's cold in Russia. Invade in summer. Yeah, Russia's kind of following that philosophy if you hear. Where are they? Oh yeah, stuck in the mud! Oh, watch out for tractors, boys! Next!
The first organism to gain sentience must have been like. Time traveler, you quick, what's happening globally? French peasant, a coalition is trying to conquer our great country. Time traveler, first, second, third, fourth,
what better enemy
fifth,
than France?
Sixth or seventh time. French peasant, I beg your pardon? Man in East Germany, please can I get across? My wife is in West Germany. Berlin Wall guard. Alright, I believe you. But my Tommy gun don't.
They didn't have Tommy guns.
Spanish missionaries trying to convert the Incan populace to Christianity. Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun.
Praise the sun!
Gaining independence through peaceful means and a guy starving himself. Gaining independence through singing. Gaining independence by not wanting it and getting kicked out of the Federation.
Apparently there are multiple ways of gaining independence. Well, I mean, hey, Tribal, all you did was ask for it. Hey, England, can I have my independence? Sure, kid. Have fun. Go ahead. I got other things. Cool. Next.
Charles Darwin is one of the most influential biologists of our time. He ate almost every animal he documented. When your people spent centuries perfecting the Incan Step Pyramid only for people in 2019 to give credit to aliens.
I'm not gonna lie. And to set the record straight, we don't think they were built by aliens, but I think they were, like, inspired. Because seriously, pyramids in both the Latin American area, and then, of course, there's the famous pyramids in Egypt. And then there's pyramids all over the place. Civilizations thousands of miles apart that could not by any chance have met. and they're building the same shit. Somebody at the very least, showed them how to do this. Somebody showed them. I don't think aliens built the pyramids by anything, but I think we were shown how to build the pyramids. Next.
Galileo. Earth orbits the sun. The church tries Galileo for heresy. Galileo. Alright, kind of rude again, I'm telling the truth. European man sneezes. Everybody in South America.
Oh, that's so
the girl you
bad.
Want, her father, her brother, her ex, the man she wants, you.
Okay. Okay, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. Time for a little tank history. Okay, top right, the girl you want. That is a Panzer IV, the workhorse of the German army. Basically, they're Sherman. Damn fine tank, damn good one. Shame, like the Sherman, they just didn't, well, unlike the Sherman, they didn't produce thousands of those like they should have. It was a really, really good tank. Her father, the Mouse. That thing was developed by Porsche. I'm not even lying. That thing was built and developed by Porsche. The guys who make luxury sports cars. It was a piece of crap, basically a bunker on treads. Only like 2 wherever it built, and there's only 1 left, and it's currently at a museum in Russia, and it's kind of a combination of the 2 that were built. It's like the body of the first one, but the turd of the second one. Okay, her brother is the Panther tank, my personal favorite. Damn fine tank, a damn great tank. However, it failed in a lot of things. Okay, little quick thing, because there's a big thing that goes on in the world, and yeah, weaponized vehicle history, and yeah, you're getting one interestingly, and you know what, depending on whether or not I feel like it, and I figure out how to actually do something entertaining instead of just staring at a screen. Okay, Panther tank. A lot of people say this was like the god tier tank. It is the tank that should have been Germany's deciding factor. No. Okay, so when you're judging tanks, you have to... There's 2 factors that build a tank. There's hard factors and then there's soft factors. Hard factors are firepower, armor, and speed. Those are the hard factors. And then there's soft factors like reliability, ease of maintenance, ease of use. Now, usually tanks that succeed in the hard factors but fail in the soft factors usually suck as tanks. Whereas tanks that succeed in the soft factors but fail in the hard factors genuinely try to do good. The Panzer IV at the top was a good soft tier, did really well in the soft tiers. Its gun was decent, but its armor wasn't that good. Its speed was okay. But it was a very easy tank to drive. It was a very easy tank to fix. But the Panther, it succeeded in all the hard points. It had a really good gun. It had really decent, really, really good armor. And it was really, really fast. However, it was a bitch to fix. It broke down constantly. It was very complicated to learn to drive that thing. So, failed in the soft factors. Sherman's the same thing as the Panzer IV. Its armor was basically it was basically there to help your sanity. Shut up, Tribal. I see that. The speed was okay, and the gun was also okay, depending on what variant you were in. There were some guys who said, specifically the British, who said, you know, that 75mm isn't doing it for me. You know what? Hey, Montague, please bring out the 17-pounder gun. We're going to jam that thing into the Sherman. So, yeah. When it comes to the Panther tank, it's a tank that could have been a very god-tier tank if it had some better soft factors. Anyway, continuing on, her ex, that's a Tiger tank. Damn good tank. Damn good tank. Still had a lot of issues, but it's kind of a weird area. But yeah, that's a Tiger. That's the Tiger 1. The man she wants, that's a Tiger 2. That is a piece of shit tank. It was literally just a gas-guzzling just wreck. That thing broke constantly. I think there's only 1 that works anymore in the world, and even that's still a bitch to work with modern technology. And I forget exactly what that thing's called, but it's Italian. And what it basically is, that thing, what you are, that's basically a Segway with a machine gun. I'm not even lying. What the Italians meant for that to be was an infantryman would get behind that thing, and it's barely about like that. It's barely about like that big. And you would crouch down into it, and there would be a little motor in it, and you'd go with it firing the machine gun. It was basically an armed Segway or a hoverboard. It's ridiculous. Tank right over it. Next.
Me, receiving less change than I should from the cashier, but not noticing. My Phoenician ancestors who built a trading empire across the Mediterranean.
Shame.
Time traveler teleporting to Poland.
Oh no.
Is Poland doing good? Polish man. No, our country is getting partitioned. Time traveler. First or fourth time. Polish man. Don't starve. Don't starve together.
Wow. Wow. Ooh. Not a lot's changed, has it? Not much changes in Russia. Flags and leaders may change. The circumstances in which you live, not so much. Oh, I'm pretty sure Putin is in his office. If he's watching this or he's being shown this by some poor officer, he's just sitting there just grinding his fingernails into his desk, leaving large marks while ordering the KGB on a hit mission. Target this American. Next.
Lies we all tell to ourselves. Just one more episode. Just one more page.
Yep.
Just one more piece. Invading France will work this time. Conquistador sneezes. Incan villager.
Oh no.
My time has come.
Yeah, oh no.
Goes back to 1908. Time traveler. Hey man, what are you up to? Academy of Fine Arts Vienna. We've just rejected this guy named Adolf for the second time now. Time traveler. You what?
You what?
When you are French and a girlfriend tells you to treat her like a queen, but you don't send her to the guillotine. Ancestors.
Shame.
Europeans started the African slave trade. Umayyad Caliphate.
Yeah.
USA intervenes in Vietnam. Skinny guys. Ha, I'm too weak and small to be conscripted. Vietcong makes outposts and humid dangerous underground tunnels that only they can fit in. Skinny guys.
Yeah, literally, when the Viet Cong started using their tunnel system, which look up, they're incredible. I mean, it's like an anthill. They got some of these guys. They got these super skinny, super short guys, and they were fucking boss. They were fucking badasses. I mean, yeah, literally, they got the nickname for these guys were the Tunnel Rats, and these guys were bosses. They went down into these dark fucking tunnels, pitch black darkness, with nothing more than a flashlight and a pistol. That is all they went into there with, and they took on some of these battle-hardened, fanatic Viet Cong fighters armed with AKs and shotguns. Don't diss skinny or short guys. They will fuck your life up. Go strong, boys. Go get them. And next!
The Spaniards allow you to keep one aspect of the Inca culture. It's the forced labor aspect.
Yeah.
If you remember this, you officially qualify for a senior's discount.
Really? Really? You know what? I'm not going to go into a rant on that. There's one thing I know. I've already crossed the line of politics. I'm leaving religion alone.
When you are at party at Vienna with other kings and you hear that Napoleon left island of Elba. George Washington. Guys, I just want to chill for the rest of my life. Founding fathers plus every US citizen. You're going to be a god and like it.
True story. George Washington, when the war was over, everyone expected him to like take power, be a king, or be president, and literally he just said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go back to my place and just live out the rest of my life." Everyone else was like, "No! You are our president!" He was forced into the job. That's how I think every election should be. We should you shouldn't run. We should choose you. Just because we like you. Next. But that might be difficult. I don't know. Next.
Florida declares war on iguanas. As the non-native reptiles thrive with no natural predators, the state's wildlife agency encourages homeowners to kill them whenever possible. Hey, I've seen this one.
Emu war joke. Cherokee. Cherokee, where are you when I need you? Okay. Can I just say this right now? Can we just get rid of Florida already? I mean, it's literally every hour. Florida, there's some story. Florida man does this. Florida man does that. Florida woman does this. Florida declares war on this. Florida, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but get your shit together. Please. God. I wonder how this iguana war is doing. $10 says Florida's losing. God, Florida. Why did we even want that state? Oh, next.
How big was the Soviet Union actually?
Really? What? Oh, bullshit! Bullshit! Fuck off.
When your best ally is a guy who nuked you twice.
That is... This is honestly, like, very kind of true. Our relationship with Japan is really, really flippin' great. And we're the guys that nuked... We're the guys who used our 2 newest nuclear weapons on them. Interesting.
What it looks like. What it feels like.
Goddamn, yeah, you're right. Hey, I'm out of stables looking in. Busting the ammunition! Joe, imagine you're on the bath and the commander release the Florida man. Bruh! Bro, fuck nuclear weapons, fuck biochemical weapons, fuck all this like biological weapons, fuck them all. Fuck them all. Just we need to create a division. A foreign expeditionary division made up entirely of people from Florida. We just need that. That is our ultimate weapon. We send those fuckers to Ukraine. The war will be over in a day. I guarantee you. The Russians will look down the barrels of their AKs and see a horde of Florida people running towards them. They're just gonna go, Bliat. God. But yeah. Yep. Everything. When you were in high school, if you were in high school and you didn't treat this like you're reloading something, anything like a pen, a stapler, anything, everything was oh my God. Call of Duty and Battlefield fucked us up. Next.
Girls on the roof. Oh my God, this is so cute. Let me get my Polaroid. Boys on the roof. When the colony you helped set free comes back to liberate you 200 years later, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
How about that, France? There was our repayment. France, oh, you stupid Americans! Without us, you wouldn't be free. Yeah, vice versa, buddy boys. Oh my god. Next.
Egypt. After centuries, we are free from Ottoman rule. Britain. Americans when the trees start speaking Vietnamese. Germans when the snow starts speaking Russian. Chinese government when people start speaking freely. When you start a revolution over a 2% tax and now see your population being taxed 37%. Anyone claps for less than 15 minutes after Stalin's speech. The KGB. You're accused of anti-Soviet behavior. The court finds you guilty and sentences you to be shot.
That is actually a true statement. During one of Stalin's speeches, there was a standing ovation for like 15 minutes because nobody wanted to be the first one to stop clapping because they were scared of him. That's how terrified people were of Stalin and the KGB because they knew they would be killed on the spot. That is absolutely fucking terrifying. People wonder why I'm anti-communism. Next.
Gaud. I shall not kill. Crusaders. God wills is that we kill heretics and take Jerusalem.
It's almost like a Life of Brian moment. I'm not the Messiah. He is the Messiah. He is the Messiah. Only these guys. Thou shalt not kill. Deus vult. Deus vult. Deus vult. Deus vult. Yeah, if there is a God up there, he's probably going, boy. That is the ultimate boy face. Oh. I guarantee if that hand was correctly justified for the time, it would be like that. Boy! Next.
Parking all your aircraft carriers together. Looks like Americans didn't learn anything from Pearl Harbor.
Okay. Well, that is a solid point. Only 1, 2, 3, 5 of those are aircraft carriers. The fourth one up with the number 5 on it, that's a landing ship helicopter. Marines like to use that one, and there's another one up there. There's 2 more up there. So yeah, there's only 5 aircraft carriers there, but they got a point. Next.
First season. Great and inspiring characters. The most epic and loved season. Third season and its spin-off. The spin-off goes better than its counterpart. That has nothing to do with the original series. A fan remake of the first season lacks most of the original charm. Controversial, most didn't like it. Give me taxes. You'll get your taxes when you fix this damn lack of representation in English Parliament.
Jeez.
Third world country. Democratically elects socialist leader.
Here we go.
America. Die communist scum. We did it. We time traveled.
But to what year?
Hey, what year is it? 1916. It's the middle of the Great War. You mean World War I. Inca Empire. We will defeat the Spanish and continue to prosper. The Spanish allow us to introduce ourselves.
Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, armor, disease, and firearms. Oh. Next.
Watch me restore the Roman Empire. Just because you haven't got it all figured out doesn't mean you never will. Someday you may even look back and wonder why they invaded Russia before finishing off England.
Napoleon. Yeah. That is an interesting one. Next.
The people of Russia have risen up and forced their leader to adopt the order ideology. Hey, I've seen this one.
You've done it before, Russian people. You can do it again. Next.
When your cat has 9 lives.
No comment.
Bismarck to the Brits when they try to rename the Bismarck Sea. Don't make me come down there, you punk.
Don't make.
Friend, so who's your favorite president? Me.
Teddy! Teddy! Oh yeah. If you want a boss president, it's fucking Teddy. God, he was so awesome. God, you gotta love Teddy.
Psychologist, you can't hear pictures. My grandpa.
You aren't even lying. If you're a history buff, you hear that picture. You can hear the distinctive sound of a Huey. A Huey helicopter, which is what those are, makes a very distinguished set. Like, you can really, like, tell it apart from any other sound. If you put a Black Hawk, an Apache, and a Huey together, you could tell which one's the Huey. Oh my gosh, it made such a great sound. It makes such a great sound. Next.
Italy, we are going to colonize you. Ethiopia, how about you, sucker? No one. Germans in 1989.
I hate Wall.
Me and the gods watching as they sacrifice their rivals.
Oh.
World War II German Ostfront be like. And they don't stop coming.
Yeah, they didn't stop coming.
Nobody. The weak card.
They are one with the trees. The Ents have woken up. Next.
Europe, we've defeated and banished Napoleon, and can now have peace. Napoleon, ready for action. Guess who's back again? The Spartan Council, when Leonidas says he can hold off 1 million men with just 300. I'm skeptical that you could, yet intrigued that you may.
And he almost did, if somebody didn't show them a goat path behind them. Literally, the Spartans, and the thing is, there weren't just 300 like people there. There was also several hundred other soldiers from all the other Greek city-states that showed up with the Spartans. It's just the Spartans were the ones at the front line. Yeah, the other guys were like usually staying behind in reserve. And they were holding the line pretty well until somebody showed the Persians a goddamn goat path. And the rest is, as they say, history. Next.
Me, a healthy German teenager in 1915 trapped into war by propaganda, enjoying my time at the West Front. Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time. When you were supposed to receive reinforcement, but the rebels took the airport. Emus in most of the world's textbooks. Emus in Australians' textbooks.
What was that? What was I saying about my buddy Cherokee? Goddamn emus.
Karl Marx, 1847.
Born to shop, forced to work. Wow. Damn. Next.
Archduke Franz Ferdinand dies. Every single European army.
Assemble. Next.
A France meme that isn't about its revolution.
Oh, we're about to see a unicorn right here, guys. A French meme that isn't about revolutions. This is a unicorn right here. It better be good. Let's see.
I can see that you're only interested in the exceptionally rare.
Oh, yeah. That's it!
When you're a country in Eastern Europe during the Cold War era. You're invited to the Soviet Union.
Yeah. Yeah. You're invited to the Soviet Union. You join or you join? Join.
The 18.5-minute gap of the Watergate tapes that were accidentally deleted by Nixon's secretary. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like.
Ending on a Nixon meme. Not sure how to feel about that one. I mean, hey, Nixon was an asshole, but eh. Oh, that was still a fun video. Sorry I went a little off on the tank stuff. It's just whenever I see German tanks, I get a little happy. Anyway, this was a fun series of videos. I hope you all enjoyed them. And we can't wait for tomorrow. By the way, just to let a lot of my people know here, I am really going to be mixing up my schedule, my uploading schedule. So you'll be seeing some videos that really have, let's just say my schedule's being thrown into a meat grinder and then thrown into a fan. Yeah. So, get ready for that stuff. So, thank you all for watching. And as always, you know.